Dryad pillar was used by the familiars? Then it would seem the Dryad's great leader is involved as well. We knew he was channeling all of Arana's magic to one place, but not that he was sending it to the familiars. Perhaps he doesn't know that Dryads, as well as elves, are being made into bound minions. Yes, he appeared after the second cataclysm. It's not all that surprising. After all, the females were created during the first one. We were surprised at how readily they followed him, though. He thinks that consolidating all of Arana's magic will restore peace and order. Giving it to the familiars will restore peace only because there'll be nobody left to fight them. Not even the Dryads can resist them. I'm sorry, but I won't be able to convince the elves to help you. There are a few who would be willing, but most would not. Truthfully, we are no longer able to do much more than sulk behind our walls. You'll have to fight this battle on your own. I'm sorry, old friend. I did warn you not to count on us. You should not speak of abandoning wisdom. It was not so long ago that you left Aman'Lu to join the ranks of Valdis's army. Yes, Aman'Lu may fall. We have known this since the day the sword shattered. If the elves are to survive the coming of the Sindri, we must focus on our own affairs. Yes, that would be best. I'll open a portal to Solanum for you.
Have you found any more bound creature samples for me? There are blades attached to this bound Federshin's arm. This creature would be a nasty surprise on a dark night. Have you found any other samples? I've seen my fair share of Takla, and none have ever had skin adorned quite like this. I've never heard of them practicing self-mutilation. Yet, this one's skin is scarred with fresh stitches, as if someone had recently operated on it. I think you're right. This is too widespread a phenomenon to be the work of a solitary misfit. The familiars must be stopped. Have you found any other samples? Since when did Talgrim wear bridles? I can't imagine anyone wanting to get anywhere near one of those stinking beasts, let alone actually harnessing one. What are the familiars planning to use them for? I wonder. Have you found any other samples? This is the torso of a bound Naldrin? I've always wanted to see a Naldrin, but not like this. I've always imagined them to be brightly colored creatures. I wonder if the drabness of this one is natural or a side effect of its bound state. Have you found any other samples? You found this sample from a bound elf? The elves have given us reason enough to dislike them, but even I would never wish to see such an elegant race brought down so low. The other samples are disturbing enough, but this is just grotesque. The Dryads must find a way to stop the familiars. The samples you found are disturbing. If it's really the familiars who are responsible for the state of these creatures, then the Dryads will do what we must to save Arana. Our great leader must be told. We will figure something out. Thank you for your help. The information I've gotten from the samples will be very useful. I've made another attempt at using the samples to enhance armor. See what you think of this. It's still not perfect, but it should be better than the last. If you come across any other bound creature samples during your travels, bring them to me, please. I'll reward you well, of course. Good. Look for samples in the areas the familiars can be found. No one is permitted past this point without permission from Warden Celia or Sentinel Kirani. You may pass. No one is permitted past. You may pass.
Still heard nothing about Eliza. Have you had any luck finding her? Tell me what you found. Where is she? That's impossible. Eliza's always so careful. She knows all the safe paths through the hills. You must be mistaken. That's Eliza's luck. What kind of person are you to murder a helpless woman? You will not get away with this! Is this how you killed my poor wife, too? Well, what are you waiting for? End it already! You may have bested me in combat. I will never forgive you for this.
Greetings. Keep your eyes open during your stay here, if you would. Historian Arisu was murdered in her tent a few nights ago. No. I'm investigating it, but I've hardly made any progress so far. The problem is, this isn't my area of expertise. I research ancient magic mostly. Anyway, if you notice anything that might help my investigation, please let me know. Let me see. Oh my, this is a valuable find. It's a spellbook for summoning Nymphara. I wonder, can a 1,000-year-old being still be summoned? Nymphara is a creature in the old nature magic legends from the Empire of Stars. She was an ancient water spirit that lived within the Chalice of Stars, the great black lake surrounding the Empire's capital. When the Emperor seemed likely to succumb to a sudden illness, Nymphara answered the Empress's summons for help and extinguished his fever. The Empire was saved, and she was a hero. A few years later, she killed an entire company of the 10th Legion for reasons that were never fully understood. She has not been seen since. I wonder if she can still be summoned. You're right, but working with higher magic is always dangerous. The chance to meet such an ancient power face to face is worth the risk. Let's hope Nymphara is in a pleasant mood. There are no signs as to who murdered historian Arisu, or even why. Nymphara's race began the art of nature magic. Perhaps she can help me locate Arisu's spirit, so we can learn the killer's identity. First, we'll have to figure out what we need to summon her. I'll need your help in tracking down the components. The book says, add a mana-infused stone and a suspended soul to a vial of blessed water. Mix the resulting infusion with a lonely voice. Then trickle the contents over a memento of the past. When the bubbling has subsided, pour the potion into the fire, and Nymphara will appear. I can manage the spell if you can find a vial of blessed water, a mana-infused stone, a suspended soul, a lonely voice, and a memento of the past. Amenlu is Elvish for blessed water, so I'd start looking there. As for the rest of the ingredients, I have no idea. Any luck on finding the ingredients for summoning Nymphara? Good. This vial of blessed water looks very fresh. I'm surprised you were able to obtain it. I've heard the elves had barred the gates of Amenlu to everyone. Ah, I had forgotten. Well, they never would have let me in. I'm glad you had the time to help me. Have you found any other components? This does indeed feel like a mana-infused stone. It's literally pulsing with magic. Where did you find it? That makes sense. I expect this stone has been bathed in magic for hundreds of years. Clever of you to think of looking there. Have you found any other components? What's this? A pixie preserved in amber. Yes, I think this will certainly qualify as a suspended soul. Such a lovely creature. I don't think they've been seen in this area for hundreds of years. Where did you find it? Interesting. It's well known that the Naldrin are drawn to shiny things, but I never would have guessed they'd like a trinket of this type. Perhaps they're smarter than we think. Have you found any other components? What did you bring me? This piece of hollow wood. What is it? Yes, I see what you're getting at. I imagine it would sound like the very essence of loneliness these days. Well done. Have you found any other components? You don't have anything else I can use.
For now, we will keep our eye on the Vikesh, but we will let them pass through our forests unharmed. They cannot be trusted on the merits of a single good deed.
You found what? Where? By Istara's blade. Why can't I remember? Talaine, there is something I need to tell you, but for the life of me, I don't know what it is. Something about the Vikesh.
Calm yourself, Ben. It will come to you in time. This is an unsettling find. The Vikesh have kept their word so far, but this needs some explanation.
Whither and thither, by the light of the moon. Oh! Something in their camp, maybe. You need to go back. Ask Rinnerel what it was I forgot to say.
Swilad, Alkoyanayar Gurtai Nalenka. In the words of our prophet, may your life be short and your death be long. You do not question us. Teluume Gurthala Kaela Telai. The moment of your death has arrived.
Thank you for freeing us. Please, let the others out of the cells as well. We're in your debt. Please let the others out of the cells as well. We're in your debt. Please let the others out of the cells as well.
You found all my soul stones. There's no time to lose. Give them to me, so I may prepare for what lies ahead.
Wait. Celebhel has been misled. The ancient spell he wishes to cast has only been performed twice. That much is true. However, neither casting had the intended results. Celebhel, you stand at the edge of a precipice. You believe this spell will save your people. But at what cost? If you continue down this path, you will be no different than the Overmage.
Begone, spirit! Your time is long since ended. I know what I am doing. This will work. I have spent the last year researching this spell. I can adapt it to do what I need, no matter the cost!
No, you cannot. The very nature of this spell is chaos, randomness. You have an equal chance of exterminating the elves as you do of saving them. And your own life may well be forfeited. This is not an option.
Listen to me. I have ever been your friend and advisor, and helped you whenever you had the need. I have need of your help now. I need you to trust me. I need you to give me my soul stones. I need them to atone for my mistakes. I need them to make the world right! Wait! You are right. I am not thinking straight. There must be another way to help the elves. Let us find that way together. Let me join you. I understand. You must follow what your heart tells you. Still, if you change your mind, I will be here.
What is going on? Meglindir speaks of atrocities at the hands of the Vaikesh and has been begging me to break the truce and attack them. What did you discover? They played us false, but they treated Ben-Lear well enough. Why did they spare him, I wonder?
Ridderel, he gave me something sweet to drink and told me the Vaikesh are our brothers and could restore our elven sight. Asked me to tell everyone in Amalu to trust them. Oh gods, I remember now. It wasn't the familiars who attacked us. It was the Vaikesh!
It was a compelling message. I think we all wanted to believe that there was still some goodness left in them. They will not get a second chance. Thank you for your help. It is much appreciated.
Gather closer, my children. It is time. Our efforts have prepared Arana for a new era of peace and prosperity. Even the elves will look up to the Dryads with reverence and respect. Only one task remains. Pass through the portal. Our new city awaits.
My lord, wait. The mercenary should be punished for meddling in our plans.
Do not concern yourself with the mercenary, Celia. Our young friend will soon realize the consequences of interfering. I will see you on the other side. Go.
Yes, my lord.
You should not be here. Celia is correct. You are becoming a hindrance, and I will tolerate it no longer. My people will return to Arana. It is our right, and I will be redeemed. Your path ends here.
By the sun's light, who are ye?